Hi, in this lecture we are going to implement the bubble sort together. So we are going to create a function so-called bubble sort. It's going to get a one-dimensional array of integers, for example, and we have to iterate through, so for I in the range 0 and the len of the nums, and of course -1. Then we create another inner for loop with j in the range 0 and the len of nums -1 minus I. Okay. And of course the increment will be 1. So this is how we define the inner for loop. And then we just have to check on every iteration that if the nums j is greater than the nums j plus 1, we just have to swap these two numbers. So I would like to swap the nums with the j index and the j plus 1. Okay. And of course, at the end, we just have to return with the sorted one-dimensional array. Okay, we just have to create this swap function. So the swap is going to get a nums, get the I index and the j index, and we just have to create a temporary variable for the nums I. Nums I is equal to the nums j, and the nums j is equal to the temporary variable. Okay, so in the main method, so if the name equal to the main, this is where the Python script starts. We just have to first of all create a one-dimensional array. I would like to create 1, 5, 3, 2, 4, 8 and 7, and I would like to use the bubble sort, and of course I would like to print it out. So I would like to print out the bubble sort applying to the a one-dimensional array. Let's save it, and if we run it in the console, so python bubble.py in Anaconda, we should end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So 1 item, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items here. If I delegate, for example, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, then we should end up with 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's check whether it's working fine or not. Okay. So this is how bubble sort works. It's very easy to implement it. This is what we have been discussing in the theoretical section, that the inner for loop is going to start from 0 and we iterate until we bump into the length of the nums one-dimensional array -1 because indices starts with 0, and -I because on every single iteration we consider one item to be sorted. So that's why we have to consider fewer and fewer items on every single iterations. So that's all about bubble sort implementation. Thanks for watching.